We start the show with a rustling of biscuit packaging. Hello.
Hello.
Everyone good?
I've got a question for you.
Okay, go for it.
How many calories are there in a single Morrison's milk chocolate digestive?
I don't want to know because I just demolished half a pack.
Oh, okay. Maybe I won't tell you.
We'll keep that as a secret.
82.
Okay, well, no, yes. Welcome to the show. This is a show about music.
Yeah, it's definitely about music.
Yes, not the calorific content of Morrison's biscuits, although they are good. Other brands are available. We're not sponsored, unless you want to sponsor us, Mr. Morrison.
No, just biscuits are good, aren't they? Yeah.
They are. Now, we are hosting a show today, usual format. We choose a theme, and we run with it. Now, the theme this time isn't to do with a word or a thing being in the song title, band name, or lyrics. It's about the band itself. Bands with
Only one original member left that still exist, obviously.
It's an interesting one. I actually needed to do a bit of reading on this one to try and find some. So
did I.
It's actually more common than you think.
There are quite a few of them, aren't there, actually? So, yeah.
I thought we would be looking at things like obscure 60s groups who had just one member clinging on to the band name. But actually, we've ended up with quite a few fairly modern ones on here still. So
yeah, I mean there are some older ones on here, but there's it's definitely not a it's not unique to just a small handful because there are quite a few of them actually. Yeah.
So it's your turn to start this time, David.
That's perfect because I think this would be a perfect starting song. Well, my first song is by Scorpions, and this song's called 3-2-1. I meant to put this in our numbers show that we did ages ago, but I completely forgot it. And afterwards, I thought, "Oh, damn it! I meant to do anyway."
Wow, most of the songs get a second opportunity. Don't
Good, yeah, it's good. It's reason to put it here because the only original member of Scorpions left is the guitar player Rudolf Schenker.
Oh, right, not even the singer then.
No, I don't think so. No, but yeah, Rudolf Schenker. Yeah, I don't think he does lead vocals. I think he does lead guitar or probably lead guitar. Yeah. Now this track, the reason why this is a great opening track is because it's heavy and also the lyrics talk about being ready to rock. So and ever since I first heard this track, I've always loved it. It's one of their more recent ones actually. It's from about 08, I think, roughly. So it's a bit more recent. And yeah, it needs more listeners, definitely.
Okay.
So
I don't know Scorpions at all, so here we go. Let's hit the song. I definitely let you know they're there at the start, don't they?
Yeah. Not many songs count you in with a snare and a hi-hat together, do they? Yeah.
Start the guitars already.
Yeah, the drumsticks are too quiet, damn it.
So we're in that kind of classic rock style, aren't we?
Definitely, yes.
They've been around a while, right?
They formed in 1965, believe it or not, but their first album didn't come out until 72.
Wow.
So there's a bit of inspiration for you. Yeah.
Quite a soft delivery of "Are you ready to rock?" isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Really, yeah.
Are you ready to rock? But are you ready to rock?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a cool one.
No. Yeah. It works though.
Yeah, it does work.
Yeah, but yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. It's not like someone screaming at a crowd. It's just someone like singing a nice song, you know.
Considering how heavy the guitar is behind it, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of distortion, but the guitar in the chorus isn't like very fast, you know. So it does still work with it, you know. Plus the drums are very minimalist in the chorus as well. If you heard,
I think they're there again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a backbeat, isn't it? Easy.
Yeah.
What it needs is some blast beats.
Yeah. But yeah, the drums are pretty much just playing on the 1 and 3 beats, basically, aren't they? So, yeah. But it just does what it needs to, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes less is more, as they say. You know?
All right.
And sometimes more is more.
That is a piercing guitar solo. Not too busy. Rips through. Very nice.
Yeah. This is probably Mr. Schenker that we're listening to. Yeah.
Oh.
Now we're less is more again.
The countdown. This would have been good for the numbers episode, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah.
Nice. Bring back the chorus.
Yes. When this is done, I'll talk you through some of their best known stuff.
Yeah,
Because you'll have heard of some of them.
Yeah, it's a band name. I can even picture their sort of logo as well. I've always known of them, but not ever checked them out. Very nice. I like
Very
that.
sudden finish. Yeah, love that one.
Well, as far as show openers go, that was pretty cool.
I think it makes a good, you know, just a song for like just rock music fans, really, because it's just like it's what it's all about. Great sounding choruses, powerful guitars, cool solos, you know, nice vocals, you know, and you can hold it back for a bit if you want. Doesn't need to be in your face constantly. You know?
I think my favourite bit of that song was it really broke down. There was just that whispering countdown over drums only. That was a lovely section of the song.
Yeah. What, just before the last sort of chorus refrain? Yeah.
You just get used to the pace of the counting and it goes 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You say you don't know the band extremely well.
No,
Well, some of their better known ones are Wind of Change, Rock You Like a Hurricane, No One Like You, Tease Me, Please Me. Yeah.
Nope, don't recognise a single one of those titles.
Okay,
I need to go and do some research.
I think you'll probably have heard Wind of Change before. That is probably their best known one they've done, but you might have heard that. Anyway, they're a great band. They're a German band as well.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. But yeah, one original member, that's it. And yeah, like I said, that's a good bit of inspirational kind of information, I think. The fact that they formed in 65, but their first studio album was 72. So if it's taking you a while to build up something that you're trying to do, you know, then use that as a bit of inspiration, because they've sold tens of millions of records, but it took them a few years to get going. Yeah. And they're still going.
There's sometimes a good thing as well, because there's a lot of learning that comes with that time building up. You hone your craft, get better, and then boom, you're launched onto the world. Perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
I think this next band did a similar thing, you know?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I did come across these guys when I was doing my research.
I was shocked, actually, because I assumed that more of the band had stuck together, but it turns out it's just the singer left.
Amy Lee, yes.
Amy Lee. So, yeah, we're talking about Evanescence.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've not heard this song. I've got this album, but I have not listened to it properly.
So this is the album that came after the Bring Me to Life, and they exploded onto the charts and everything. This was the next album.
Yeah.
Which, for me, was the better one. And this song particularly, I think, is their best song. I'm not a huge Evanescence fan, but this song is brilliant.
Fair enough, yeah.
Her vocal delivery on both of the albums that I've heard is fantastic. She has a hell of a voice.
Yeah, she does.
Some of the classical music inspiration that goes into it and the orchestral stuff it's all very good.
Yeah. Because it's interesting, because it's not really like symphonic rock or metal, because they don't use like string stuff or that kind of stuff when there's the heavy distorted rock stuff going on.
No, it's one or the other.
But you can see like the influence in it.
in it. So the song I'm going to go with is "Sweet Sacrifice."
Yeah, great.
Which is from The Open Door.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
So here we go. So Amy Lee was the only...
Is the only one.
The only current member of Evanescence, and has been since the start.
Yeah.
They actually kind of drown her voice out at this bit as well.
Yeah. It almost sounds like Amy Lee singing over a Nirvana track.
It's thinking underwater.
Oh no, this is Evanescence, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard this thing. I think it might be an urban myth. I don't know, but this idea of them playing a show somewhere once, and the guitarist or the bass player headbanged so viciously they had a stroke or something. But I don't know. I don't know whether that's true or not. But yeah, that's a thing I've heard about.
Yeah. I suppose, like, anatomically possible, you could do that.
We're not trying to encourage that. Don't try that at home.
No, yeah. Headbang responsibly.
Yeah, yes. Safely. I did read a comment online, ages ago, Korn's song Freak on a Leash?
Oh, yeah.
The beatbox kind of section in the middle of it. Someone said they were at a Korn show when they played that song, and right when Jonathan Davis shouted "Go!", they did a headbang and they headbutted the person in front of them.
That's kind of incredible.
I mean, that is funny, to be fair. It's a sort of thing that's kind of funny to listen to, maybe not even watch, but yeah, to listen to, it's quite
funny. You get a lot of those silly things come up at these rock shows. One of my favourite videos that keeps doing the rounds is of a giant Pikachu in a mosh pit.
Oh yes.
I don't know if you've seen that.
I don't think I have, no.
No idea who the band is, but there's this mosh pit opens up and Pikachu's at the side of it, just charging, getting ready to go in, and he goes first. He goes full head first into this crowd of people and gets absolutely obliterated.
and then after it's all done, someone shouts, "Pikachu, return!"
Yeah, choose you. Similar token, there was the Nine Inch Nails tour that just happened. Really well regarded, well respected tour, very serious tour as well. But there's a really funny video that came up from it where one of the audiences had a crowd surfing Santa Claus.
Oh yes.
Bearing in mind this was in the summer.
Oh jeez.
And the singer is on stage, Trent Reznor, and he's looking out, and he can't contain his laughter.
Yeah.
He's singing "Head Like a Hole" or something really serious from their back catalogue. He just starts laughing because there's a Father Christmas spinning around in circles on top of a crowd of people in the summer. Anyway,
I'm eating a biscuit again.
Amy Lee, the only current member of Evanescence that's been there from the beginning. Interestingly, though, has also done a spin-off thing.
Oh, right.
There was a song that came out last year sometime where it was her, Poppy, and another metal singer. Sorry, I forgot your name. But 3 very, very popular ladies of metal all singing on the same song.
Okay, right.
And it was incredible. So
Very
dig
good.
that out. But it wasn't under the Evanescence name. So she's gone solo from the band that she's the only original member of.
Fair enough, yeah. That's a good song, though. That's nice. Yeah, good stuff, yeah. Very, very kind of grungy sort of sound their music has, yeah, with the beautiful... It's almost like, I've probably said before on this programme, it is a programme, isn't it? That is correct, isn't
I guess so, yeah.
Heavy music has been around for a long time. When Beethoven was around, his music was heavy, you know.
Yes.
And
sparked riots.
And it almost... Evanescence with Amy Lee, it almost sounds like heavy, grungy, like guitar music, but with like classical music influence, like her vocals, and there's obviously, you know, there's some piano in her work a lot of the time as well.
Very operatic.
Yeah. But it's not symphonic. It's not crossing the line into symphonic like Nightwish or people like that. You know,
I do like them.
Nightwish are very good. Yes, yeah. I'm sure they'll be featured one day, won't they?
I should think so. Yeah. If not your choice, definitely mine.
Yeah, I've got a few of those. Yeah, I need to listen to more of them.
I'm excited for your next song.
Ah, yes, I've seen what it is. I mean, this is kind of an easy choice for bands with only one original member because it's like this guy's project, basically, isn't it? Pretty much.
It kind of started under a different name as well, didn't it?
I'm not sure about that. I don't know if I remember seeing that.
Desert Sessions and Caius.
Oh, so Caius was the band that preceded this band, because we're talking about Josh Homme. Is that how you say his name?
I assume so.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard it said.
Yeah, well, it's a French word really. Homme is how the French would say it. I think it just means like man. I think but yeah. So Caius was the band that preceded Queens of the Stone Age, who we've got here. Josh Homme in Caius just played guitar, didn't do lead vocals. Okay. They did have a different lead singer for that. And then after Caius broke up, he started Queens of the Stone Age, basically. And yeah, it's basically his band, a bit like Trent Reznor with Nine Inch Nails, basically.
Yeah.
The current lineup has been around since 2014, I think, so 12 years
that's
now.
Good going.
The current lineup's been together, so that's good, Yeah, and some of those members have been in it a few years longer than that, Brilliant band, and this particular song is from their debut, which is it's not their debut. Sorry, no, it's the one that really broke them onto the scene in a big way, though. We're talking about the album Songs for the Deaf, of course. Critically acclaimed album. This track's called Do It Again, and I've always loved this track. Great guitar work. Yeah, very nice. Underrated.
This album absolutely deserved the success it got.
Yes.
It was huge.
It's a great album, this. Yeah.
However, I do think they've bettered it.
With which one?
A couple of them. The following one, Lullabies Paralyze.
There's some good stuff on there as well.
For me, that's the stronger, complete album. Absolutely love that record. Era Vulgaris had some amazing tunes on it.
There's some great stuff on there, definitely, yes.
Then there's the one with Like Clockwork.
Yeah, Like Clockwork, that's an album, yes.
That one. That's the peak for me.
Okay, fair enough. Dave Grohl played on this album, didn't he, of course?
He did.
As the drummer, yeah. Although he didn't play on the song Go With The Flows on this album, and he didn't play on that recording, actually. I love this guitar here, it's so good.
He has got a very unique guitar styling.
Yeah.
The way he kind of slurs together some of the notes is quite interesting. So during the solos, you won't hear slides as such, you just hear some very crazy bends of the guitar strings.
Yeah. I remember years ago, this is related, when I used to watch You've Been Framed on ITV with Harry Hill, which I still love.
How's this going?
One episode I watched made me happy because they used to have two songs they'd play with sets of videos playing underneath, two or three songs each episode they'd use.
Yep.
And one time I was like, oh wow, that's so cool, because they used Feet Don't Fail Me by Queens of the Stone Age, which I didn't expect. Yeah, and it was over videos of people dancing and stuff,
Yeah, I get the impression Harry Hill himself's probably quite a music fan.
That would be interesting, actually.
He appeared on Stars in Your Eyes one time.
Yeah.
As Morrison.
Oh wow.
I don't know if he regrets that choice now, but he did a good job of it, I might say.
Yeah. Well, I think Harry Hill's a lot more likeable personally.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah. What he did with You've Been Framed though was incredible though. All the imaginary scenarios he conjured up for every video was just so impressive.
It was quite a stale TV format before he got hold of it.
Yeah, he basically rejuvenated it.
Yeah.
I mean, it started in 1990 and he joined in 2005.
Yikes.
So, yeah. Because when he joined was when they stopped doing footage in studio, and it was all just
voiceover work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, do you have a favourite Queens of Stone Age song?
We're promoting a blood drop.
That was different.
Yeah.
Is this like an interlude bit between songs?
This is kind of an interlude now, so I suppose
okay.
you can stop it, really. But,
Do you have a favourite
yeah.
Queens of the Stone Age song?
I mean, as I always say, I don't really have favourites in music much at all because there's just far too much good stuff. But you were talking about a couple of the albums. The earlier stuff, I have listened to the earlier albums, but I don't remember them so well. You know, I mean,
they have one song which is just a list of every illicit substance they can think of.
what one's that?
Cocaine, alcohol, ecstasy, and don't forget that it just keeps listing
Oh,
loads and loads of drugs all the way through the song. It is an amazing tune.
Don't do drugs, folks.
No.
Other ones are available, like caffeine and stuff.
Yeah, or just have a good herbal tea.
Hey, the only drug I need is music.
Oy.
So, you know, to quote James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd. But yeah.
Yeah, you're saying the earlier album's not as memorable, not as punchy.
I mean, it's a case a lot of the time. I listen to an album and then sometime later I'll just can't remember what it sounds like. I think that's just me in general, unfortunately. But you mentioned the album after Songs for the Deaf. One good track I remember is Everybody Knows That You Were Insane, and that's a good one. In My Head's on the same record, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
That's quite a well-known one, I think.
Big single was Little Sister.
Oh, that's great. That's Era Vulgaris, that one. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I thought
yeah.
that was the other one. All right, my bad.
I'm sure it's Era Vulgaris. Yeah, 3s and 7s on Era Vulgaris is good. Yeah, and like people have said, if you listen to that track, it sounds a bit like Smells Like Teen Spirit in a way, doesn't it? Kind of
Loosely.
With how the pattern goes.
Yeah.
But
is it just because you got Dave Grohl on drums though?
well, he wasn't on that album, I don't think. So
Which one? Oh, for 3s and 7s. You mean? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you talking about the one you just played.
No. But you mentioned what's it called? Like Clockwork. That's it. Yeah. The penultimate track on there, I Appear Missing. That's very good. Yeah, that's definitely underrated. A lot of great songs though. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Should we move away from distortion for a bit?
Move away from distortion.
Yeah. We are going somewhere strange musically.
Okay, fair enough.
So bands with only one member left.
Yes.
Kraftwerk.
Yes, I just saw the name, and you know what? I've never listened to Kraftwerk properly, although I do know they formed in 1969, which is quite impressive. And I think I remember seeing that they only had one left as well.
Yeah, they're one of these bands that are culturally very important. They've left a mark on music because essentially they were just doing things first.
I think are they one of those bands that's more influential than commercially successful?
Absolutely, because you can sit through a Kraftwerk record and wonder what the hell you just listened to, because quite a lot of it's unlistenable in my opinion.
Yeah.
However, some of it is quite fun, some of it's quite nice. You can't deny the influence that they left behind. Now, there is only one original member left in the band, and from what I can tell, it's not because he's just the only one still standing. People have come and gone. It's more like a collective by the looks of it, rather than a band as such.
I've seen images or footage of them playing live, and they just all stand in a row with a computer next to them. Is that what happens?
Still. Yeah, perfectly still on stage. If they're not stood in front of a keyboard stand or a computer monitor, they've got handheld instruments that they stand stock still as they talk into a microphone, because it's not sung, a lot of it is spoken.
Okay, yeah.
And quite a lot of it's in German as well. But
I mean, if you find some of it unlistenable, today, I can't really imagine what people thought of it in like the early 70s.
It must have been a real culture shock for some people, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to play this one anyway. This is one of the ones of theirs that I do quite like. It's called Pocket Calculator.
Oh, right, okay.
I found out the other day as well that there's actually an Italian version of this song.
Okay, fair enough.
I couldn't find it again to play it, unfortunately. I just saw it in a clip. So maybe it's an Instagram fake or something, I don't know, but the Italian version sounded kind of cool, but you've just got the original.
On a related note, do you want to know something I found out very quickly? You can write boobless on a calculator.
Did you not know that?
I know, it's like life-changing.
You can also write hello.
I need to try that when I get home. Yeah.
Here we go, Pocket Calculator that you can write rude words on.
How old's this?
Oh, now you're asking. See if I can find it. It is off of their album called Computer Love from 1981. So a bit of a later one, this one.
I mean, it sounds so ahead of its time, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like...
And, you know, a lot of the electronic gear they'd have been using for this would have been very primitive.
I'm the operator with my pocket calculator.
Blips and bloops.
I'm the operator.
But certainly a lot of the electronic acts that would follow, they owe a debt to this.
Yeah.
Dance music really, really evolved from this kind of boom, click kind of drum beat that's found in these songs.
Yeah.
And then just having random blips and bloops of a computer, like, who would think to do that?
I mean, it pretty much sounds like we're listening to someone play an NES game, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. 8-bit chips and things like that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Chip tune or, that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I could have picked one of their more well-known, more influential songs like Autobahn or...
That's their best-known one, I think, pretty much, isn't it?
That'd be the one that springs to most people's mind.
Do you know much about how successful they are in their home country?
I know very little about them at all, if I'm honest with you, other than just they're the name that comes up for electronic music.
Yeah.
I've always had a bit of a love of electronic tunes and bands. And it's just funny, the further back you go, the more alien it starts to sound.
Right, yeah.
There's a really famous electronic song called Warm Leverett. Can't remember who does it right now. But the whole song is just the chorus, Warm Leverett, over and over again for ages, and then singing songs about crashing your car for pleasure. But the beat is just this one steady drum beat the whole way through the song, and there's a keyboard that goes and that's it for the whole song. It does not change. And you think, people that heard this for the first time when it came out would have been like, what on earth is this? But the cultural impact years and years down the line is amazing.
I've just seen the Kraftwerk formed in 1970, supposedly, not 1969. So forget what I said.
Near
earlier.
enough.
But
We'll let you off this time. That's just one score. But you know, you can put this on in the background, sure to it. It's alright.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever sit and just listen to a Kraftwerk
I'm
album.
not. That's the thing. I'm not sure if it's really my kind of thing. You know, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, random noises that they seem to drop in the songs, I think nowadays would be called ear candy.
Apparently, according to Wikipedia, NME, the music publication, wrote the Beatles and Kraftwerk may not have the ring of the Beatles and the Stones, but nonetheless, these are the two most important bands in music history.
There we go. Yeah,
I mean, it's all right because it's like I said, it sounds like an old video game soundtrack, you know, which I can listen to, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like one of those it's not like a horrendous soundtrack of a crappy game that's had minimal effort put into it. You know, it's not like that kind of thing. You know?
It's been constructed. I mean, there are lyrics as well.
Yeah, there is layering
listen
to
what
it,
they're saying. But exploring this kind of genre of music, there's another outfit I came across called the Yellow Magic Orchestra.
Right.
Which was a Japanese electronic group. And it was a similar sort of vein. There were moments of it that sounded great. But in isolation, I think I had an LP of theirs, and I played side one all the way through, and it's like, I'm going to shelve that for a bit. I'll try side two another day, because I just couldn't take any more of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't own the LP anymore, so that might tell you my final thoughts on it. But I do not own any Kraftwerk at all. So I kind of picked up on that one because it met the theme for today. But also it gave me an opportunity to listen to them and just to find out a bit more about them. Yeah,
fair enough. Yeah, that's quite nice, that. Like I said, it has the appeal of a classic NES soundtrack, you know, for me. Like, you know,
8-bit arcade. That's what we were
Yeah,
after.
that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's not bad. That. Yeah. Oh, I'm just looking. They did have some. They have been successful in the German charts. So, I mean, even their first album reached 30 in the albums chart in Germany. So,
Quite impressive for something really experimental and out there.
Yeah. A few. They've actually. Their album in 2003 reached number 1 in the German albums chart, and actually they've had a few albums reach number 7. Strangely.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, but.
Yeah, I mean, it's bizarre how stuff like that just finds a home. I mean, my favourite German band is Eistersend Neubauten, who are very experimental. They start bashing bits of metal and concrete and all sorts over their tracks as percussion. Sometimes they don't even bother with instruments and they just layer voices over and over again and distort them through the studio.
Right.
They're very interesting. I can't imagine that they're chart toppers, even in their home country. But definitely worth a listen to. My old housemate introduced me to them, and thank you. They were great.
Yeah, great, excellent. Yeah, I quite like that though. It was quite nice. That. Yeah. Now this next band. Now you might have heard of these guys. So they're called Big Country. They're a Scottish rock band. They're known for their use of kind of like sort of Celtic rock sounds almost. They use some sounds that sound like kind of folk instruments traditionally.
Okay.
But a lot of it is done just with like guitars and things basically. And if I remember correctly, the only original member here is guitarist Bruce Watson. Yeah, this is from their debut album, The Crossing. This is one of their. This is pretty well known. Their best known one is called In a Big Country. You've probably heard that if you listen to it.
Song,
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I need to listen to more of these guys. I've got a couple of theirs now, but yeah, this is a very very beautiful song. Honestly,
Let's hit it.
Yeah.
Chance.
It's called. Ooh. I didn't even mention that, did I?
That was a cool vocal delivery.
Yeah.
Who is it that was left again? Sorry,
Bruce Watson, the guitarist. Yeah, I love this pattern just here.
I see what you mean about the Celtic stuff.
Yeah. but I'm sure this is all just done with guitars. This stuff.
It's just that melody sounds very folk song.
Yeah. Like you said, Stuart Adamson's voice does have a kind of folky feel to it as well, doesn't it, in a way, on this track. Yeah.
Also sounding a bit Bruce Springsteen in places as well.
But yeah, their best known one, In a Big Country, some of the guitar in that sounds like it's done on. It sounds like bagpipes. Some of it when it's played. Yeah. If you listen to it again, you'll see what I mean. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to revisit it. Although I must admit, bagpipes not a favourite of mine.
Fair enough.
Not an instrument I like to listen to.
have you heard that joke? Do you know why bagpipe players walk while they play their instruments?
Get away from the sound.
Yes.
Yeah. We used to have one that appeared outside our workplace very, very frequently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'd park up immediately outside the front doors of our shop and just start blaring bagpipe music for pretty much the whole 8-hour day. And customers would leave the shop to get away from the bagpipe player, so we had to go and tell him to sling his up. Yeah. And he wouldn't. He's like, I've got a license. Like, good for you.
I still remember something funny that happened when I was in secondary school. A few of us had a sleepover or camp out in one of their back gardens, in a couple of tents, and one of the guys was blowing up this airbed that he had, or whatever it was, and my other friend got his phone out and played bagpipe music while he was doing it, and it was so funny. Oh wow. Yeah, and the guy who was trying to sort his airbed had to stop in the end because he was just laughing too much at it.
What's he doing? Blowing it up manually? Or?
Yeah, that's it.
God.
That's why he was playing the bagpipes.
Yeah, it's got the right mix of kind of rock elements and folk in this. It's
yeah. They
it's
call
changing up enough.
Yeah, folk rock or Celtic rock, you could call it. Yeah. Have you heard of Celtic punk? Have you heard of that before?
Yeah, I've come across it. I can't think of the bands that I've heard doing it, but
so in case you don't know, this is punk rock music that uses traditional folk instruments. So a good example is the band Flogging Molly, who use they use banjos and violins in their stuff, but they're unarguably a punk group as well. But yeah.
Well, that was a lovely song.
I love that one. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, that riff that plays, I just love so much. Yeah,
it sounds like something that would be played on like a mandolin over a folk tune.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is that. Maybe it's some kind of plucked stringed instrument anyway.
Yeah. It's borrowed like in the traditional folk manner.
Yeah.
No song was ever written by anyone. It's just been passed down.
Yeah.
Lovely. So, Big Country, new band for me. I mean, I knew that one song, the Big Country, but I've never heard anything
ventured
else.
outside of it now.
No, we're in different countries.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a bigger country than you thought.
Let's carry on moving. We're going to end up stateside now.
Okay, right. So we're not in Scotland.
Not in Scotland anymore.
Not Scotland anymore.
No. The hurricane has taken us. It's gone from black and white to colour now. Wizard of Oz. Just if
I see.
you're wondering.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you're just insulting Scotland for a second.
No. I've never been. I can't fairly criticise.
You've never been
Scotland.
to Scotland before?
No, it's just across the border. Never made it.
Honestly, go to Edinburgh. It's such a beautiful city. Honestly,
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're heading over now. So we've come across a band called Uncle.
I have heard of these guys, but I don't think I've ever listened to them properly.
So this is Uncle spelt with a K.
With a K, yes, and in all caps as well.
Yeah, very stylised. So interesting checkered kind of history to this group. So they're an electronic outfit for the most part.
Sorry. They're an electronic outfit, yes.
They're an electronic outfit for the most part, and their earlier albums very, very beat heavy. They used to have DJ Shadow with them, doing lots of sampling from hip hop records and things to make these very heavy beats. There'd be lots of rap over the top of their stuff, and then it would drift off into science fiction stories over the top of it. It was very interesting, very cool stuff. And they started to get some guest singers. They had the likes of Tom York and Ian Brown, Richard Ashcroft. Those sorts of people were all appearing on their records, giving guest vocals. But it was a duo plus DJ Shadow. For some reason, he was never included under the Uncle name. He was just and DJ Shadow.
Okay.
But then further down the line, the second member of the group left. So we're left with just the one guy now.
Right.
The way that seems to have transpired is that it's now very, very guest vocalist heavy. So one guy doing the beats and the sound, bring in a band or a singer or whatever to do the rest. That seems to be how it comes across now. For me, the last great thing they put out was an album called War Stories. And this was when it was already just the one member of the band.
Okay, very good.
This particular song brings in assistance from a group called Autolux, who I'm a big fan of. They still have all of their original members.
So they don't fit in any.
They don't fit in on this list, but they are temporarily, in this case, members of Uncle.
Okay, right.
The one guy from Uncle is there, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know what he does on this song, because it just sounds like an Autolux tune. So here we go. This is called Persons and Machinery.
Okay, great. I mean, one day with AI and all that stuff, will we be able to discern the persons from the machinery?
Well, who knows? It's hard enough already. I'm ashamed that I got duped by an AI video the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, I was talking about it and being like, great, this is a video of pure joy. It was like a dog jumping into a bath and looking very happy about it.
And it was AI generated?
Completely AI generated.
No,
because I failed to notice that on the bathroom floor, the paw prints were there before he walked in. Then they disappeared again. Then they reappeared. The actual water that this muddy dog had jumped into was clear, dirty and clear again. Okay, yeah, you're right. I wasn't awake, clearly.
I was just, for a second, I was going to say, oh, AI, you complete fool. But then it's like, oh, Chris, you complete fool.
Yeah, no, it fooled me. I give up. Yeah.
I'm getting alternative again.
Yeah. So for me, this is mostly an Autolux song.
Yeah, you said, yeah.
It fits into the whole concept album that is War Stories by Uncle. Josh Homme's on it as well. Actually.
Okay, fair enough.
He does appear on one of the other songs. And the guy from The Cult, the singer.
Oh, Ian Asprey. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So
I know some stuff.
each of them have their own real set places on that record, and they all do a brilliant job on each of their respective songs. And it's just the guy from Uncle is the kind of glue that holds the whole thing together.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I suppose in a sense serving as producer, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
But after that, it's gone on to do soundtracks and things under the Uncle name still.
Yeah. Almost quite dancey, this track.
Yeah.
In a way.
Well, it very definitely came from that.
Oh, but now we're sounding a bit more progressive, almost.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Very definitely came from those sort of rap and hip hop roots, and then moved into this more band centric stuff as they went on.
Right. Okay.
I think Uncle's biggest song probably is "Rabbit in Your Headlights," which is the Radiohead singer playing piano and singing over their backing track, effectively.
Right.
Brilliant tune. And then it's kind of after that they started doing more band stuff.
Okay. What's next?
Nice delicate organ. Yeah, they're all very talented members of Autolux. The drummer is in a lot of projects.
Right. Okay.
I guess in a sense you could describe them as a supergroup in a way, because they all have other things they do and they come together as Autolux.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
She's been PJ Harvey's drummer for a while.
Oh right. Okay. This definitely sounds like kind of sort of three separate song ideas kind of fused together in a way.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
maybe.
Almost, yeah. You know, a bit like how the Beatles song "A Day in the Life" has that bit in the middle
Yes.
where Paul McCartney sings and there's piano.
It's just a different song.
Well, because that's what it was. It started as a bit of a separate song, you know, but they ended up adding it into that song. So.
Strawberry Fields is like that as well.
Oh, is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
that song I don't know as well, but yeah, I know that bit of "A Day in the Life" started as its own song before it was added into that.
So something weird in Strawberry Fields, it slides into one of the choruses. It's a sudden jolt.
Oh right, okay.
Because the song's in a different key, different tempo, and it was recorded in a separate session.
Right.
So it kind of just gets spliced together, and it's a real jolt listening to it. But you don't mind, you just kind of go with it.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you remember there's a track that I shared with you a while ago by Incubus, and it's called "In the Company of Wolves," and it's like a 7-minute song, and the last section of that is a really slow, quiet, piano-laden bit, you know, with some beautiful, like, you know, minimalist guitar in it, you know, and that's kind of a separate thing as well almost, but that's a beautiful song.
I think Incubus are quite underrated.
Yeah, I should have to include some of theirs eventually, or we should, sorry.
They had a song called Monuments and Melodies, which was amazing. It was just a guitar and voice only, and it stood head and shoulders above loads of other stuff the band were doing at the time.
Yeah.
But the album it comes off of had some amazing stuff because they kind of mixed together quite funky guitars. They got lumbered in with a new metal lot. There was turntable action going on with it as well. It was a real mess of stuff, but it was fantastic. It was such a good listen.
There's a title, A Fantastic Mess of Stuff.
Fantastic mess, yeah.
That was nice though, yeah, nice. I mean, again, it was almost a song of two halves, like we were kind of saying about a couple of other things. But nice sounding stuff though. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I get the feeling that this next song is going to be a much more straightforward affair.
Yes, I think you're right. Yes. Well, this was one of those songs for me that I just discovered recently at Tom recording, and it was one of those cases of. You hear a song for the first time and it's like, oh my god, this is so good, and I just kept replaying it over and over again, you know, when I'm in the car. So we're talking about AC/DC now, and the song's called Heat Seeker. So it's one of their more underrated songs, definitely. It was a single, and it does have a couple of tens of millions of views on YouTube, so it does have some notoriety to it, but it's definitely one of their more underrated singles, certainly.
Is this the same sort of time as the Back in Black and all this stuff that everyone knows?
It's a little bit later than that, actually. Okay. So the only original member left now in AC/DC is Angus Young, the lead guitarist.
Did he ever finish school?
Not that I'm aware of, no. But yeah, obviously some of these have only one original member for sad reasons. You know, big country singer Stuart Adamson took his life some years ago, unfortunately. Scott made fun of me, you know, once for always bringing up sad stuff where people have died in this my songs.
Theme, yeah.
But you know, when songs are from years ago, stuff happens, doesn't it? You know, and
as far as I'm aware, my choice is today. No one's died. That's good.
I've done it before, you know, but with AC/DC as well, rhythm guitarist Malcolm Young, who was essential, kind of integral to the band's sound. Some years ago, he ended up getting dementia and passed away some years ago, unfortunately.
Singer went deaf.
But Brian Johnson. Oh, he might have had some issues to do with that. Yeah, you know something else interesting. So Brian Johnson isn't the original singer. So,
right. Okay.
So Back in Black in 1980 was the first record that he did with them. Before that, they had a singer called Bon Scott, who people will know as well, but. Actually, even he wasn't the first singer. They had one before that called Dave Evans, who never appeared on any recordings.
Oh,
actually. So yeah, even Bon Scott wasn't the original. But Back in Black was from 1980, and this album Blow Up Your Video is, I think, from 1990. I think so. It's about 10 years later, anyway.
See, I was trying to judge it from the album cover, and I was thinking that's a very late 70s album cover.
Oh, it's not. No,
they just didn't modernise.
It wasn't. No. It wasn't. It wasn't as early as that. No, but right. Yeah, this was kind of when. Commercially, they were kind of stalling a little bit in a way, but yeah, this is a great song though, and it needs more attention.
Let's hit it.
It's a brilliant rocker. I love the drums. I love the drums in this as well.
Talking about the aging of it as well. Blow up your video.
Yes.
God.
Yeah, blow up your Blu-ray. Sounds rubbish.
Blow up your streaming service? Yeah. So, I don't know.
Blow up your Netflix. How about that?
There's the trouble when you decide to write about a now technology. You're going to age your product eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, classic AC/DC.
It is, yeah. It absolutely is that all the way through. I did have an idea. This is the opening track from this album. I did have an idea after discovering this. Just got to hear the word. I just thought I'd let that word play.
Which one? This one?
Heat Seeker. But I had an idea of for a show, songs that would be great concert openers. Because I thought this would be a brilliant opener for a gig. You know?
It could be. Yeah, concert openers. That could be a good one. We definitely need to add that to the list.
I mean, this would be fun to play as well at band, but this might kill Stephen a bit, mightn't it?
Depends if he tries to sing like the guy or not.
It would be. I saw an AC/DC reaction recently, and someone said about they wondered how Brian Johnson was making those sounds, and it made me think. You know what? I would be interested to know, because when you hear him talk, because he was on Top Gear years ago,
Okay.
and when you hear him speak on there, he just sounds like your typical
normal guy.
your typical British guy. You know, so so. Yeah. That'll be Mr. Young you're hearing now.
It's funny when you do get singers that have that distinctive twang to their voice. You've got to wonder what they sound like normally.
Yeah.
And now I've said that, I'm trying to think of one.
Well, there's a similar one to AC/DC called Airborne, isn't there?
Yeah.
Airborne are very good as well. Yeah.
Actually, I kind of need to catch an interview from the singers in Wet Leg,
Oh yes, yeah.
because they put on an accent in their songs.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're a British band.
Yeah. I need to listen to them properly, because I've heard bits of them and I've not been like enormously keen on it, sort of thing. But I know they're like really well regarded and well loved by lots of people. You know,
The singles tend to go for a little bit of a kind of jokey edge.
Yeah.
It's like Wet Dream and Shays Along with the
Shays
the
Along,
big guys.
yeah.
And they're a gimmick, those songs. If you listen to
Yeah.
the album has some amazing tunes on it,
Yeah.
which are serious songs and they're good.
Yeah.
Whereas I could take or leave those two singles.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
And it seems to be the same with the new album as well.
Because they started as a 2-piece, but now they are a 5-piece now.
They're a full band. They started doing the festival circuits and things.
Yeah.
Well, I have a confession to make. I don't like AC/DC. That's
The problem with listening to this, if you can't listen to the look I'm giving him at the moment.
Yeah, they're like daggers. I'm not a big AC/DC fan. I mean, I appreciate what they've done. Overall, they've brought that kind of blues hard rock thing to a bigger audience and what have you. But I don't know. It's never really twigged for me.
Fair enough. I mean, you can't really say fairer than that, can you? It's all subjective, isn't it? You know,
it's well played. It's well done. I'll give them that. But
yeah.
No, not.
But I love that tune though. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I think
It was a good fun rock song. I mean, I see what you're saying about opening a gig with that.
Yeah. It would be a proper. This will get everyone jumping and pumped up.
One more song to go.
Yeah.
It's my choice to end the show, and
I mean, after hearing what you said, I kind of want to finish the right now. So yeah,
get out. I'm on the 3rd floor. I might get through another window.
Oh, I'm not that strong. Don't worry. Plus, this is double glazing, isn't it?
I hope so. I don't know. It's been cold.
I'm sure. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Still, like the two Ronnies said, the solution to double glazing: 2 bricks. Yeah.
Final song, last song. I was surprised by this one. I didn't think it was a one-member left band.
I did. I think I did come across this in my research, and I kind of knew already. I think really, but yeah.
I had it in my head that the keyboardist had been it from the start.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, but apparently not.
Yeah.
So The Cure.
So it's Robert Smith's band that we're talking about,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, it kind of epitomises the goth, look, doesn't it?
The goth aesthetic, definitely.
Basically.
They've had so many weird sound changes and things in their career. They started off as a straight punk group.
Well, what I find interesting about The Cure is because they're associated with goth rock very closely, but
They're fun.
a lot of it's not just that. I mean, a lot of their sounds, like in my head, when I think of the word goth, it's like dark and gloomy, and that.
I think Sisters of Mercy when someone says
that kind of stuff. So people like Killing Joke as well. You could link to it, But a lot of the Cure stuff isn't actually like that gloomy sort of thing.
No.
There's some really beautiful stuff they've done, like Friday I'm in Love and Just Like Heaven. Those sort of things. Because I think they kind of. They went into goth and they went into new wave and some post-punk kind of sounds as well.
They just did what they wanted, but they've got the look of goth.
Yeah,
that's the thing. They got that down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
but they started off their first record is "Killing an Arab," which is this very straight-sounding punk song. Effectively, it's a guitar, a very steady drum beat, first chorus, verse, done. It's a very easy, straightforward song. But then they started having sort of additional members to the band started coming in, so already this is where it's making sense.
To change a bit, yeah.
That it fits this show, so they started introducing more of the keyboards and that 80s sound that was coming in. So we gained more members, and then I guess those original guitar and drummers just went at some point during the life of the band. Because they're still going. They just had an album out last year or the year before last.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
very well regarded album. It was a great album. I enjoyed every minute of it.
I need to listen to more of their stuff. I've got a few of their records from over the years, but I need to listen to more of them. Yeah, another great song. Actually, it might have been one of the first songs of theirs I heard. Fascination Street from what's that album called? Oh, jeez,
Is it Eureka or something like that? Can't remember.
Prez for Rain's one of the songs on it.
I know the song anyway.
Yeah, good song, yeah.
But yeah, they had that string of things like Head on the Door.
Disintegration.
Sorry,
carry on.
So they had that string of albums. They were on the Crow soundtrack, American Psycho soundtrack. They were everywhere. They were still going strong. They had a little bit of a break, and then they came back with an album in the 2000s, which is what my choice is from. And this album, I don't think, is a commercial favourite. But I loved it.
I don't have this album, but I know of the song because I have got it on a compilation of alternative and indie things from 2005.
Yeah, so I was amazed that they were back because I'd been collecting their older 80s albums, and then as a teenager, this song just dropped. I was like, wow, they're back. And there was a 7-inch picture disc, which was beautiful. So this song is called The End of the World.
Is it the album closer?
I don't think so. Can't remember. The video was amazing as well. It was a stop motion with real people.
Right.
It was very well made. So yeah, only Robert Smith left.
Yeah.
I was shocked, I must admit.
I was thinking as well, you mentioned the Cults, they're obviously like gothic as well, aren't they?
Yes.
So, yeah. I mean, Susie and the Banshees you can mention as well, can't you?
Very good band. Yeah, I've liked most of the songs I've heard of theirs.
Have you heard of a band called Rosetta Stone? Have you heard of them at all?
No.
So they have some notoriety, but they're like heavy gothic stuff. The only song of theirs I've listened to properly is their cover of the song The Witch, originally by the Rattles, which is originally a psychedelic song. But it's a brilliant cover, heavy rock cover version. And yeah, they should. I should check them out more because they're a proper like sort of dark, like gloomy sort of sound.
Cure at Glastonbury a year or two ago as well.
All right.
They did one of the biggest, longest sets I've ever seen a band do there, I think.
Oh, really?
And it was very, very good. It's part of the reason why I'm surprised that it's only the one guy left, because they seem like such a tight group.
Yeah.
So well practiced and performed together that I assumed they'd always been there.
Well, maybe Robert Smith is kind of like the project leader and just does a good job of it.
I guess, yeah, steers them all right.
Yeah.
But he's been showing up on other projects recently as well. He did a song with Churches.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
That I would have expected.
he appeared during Olivia Rodrigo's Glastonbury set as well.
Oh, wow.
So he's popping up all over the place. So he's definitely not finished yet.
Yeah, well, good for him. Great. Yeah, whatever he wants to do. I mean, he's legendary. So,
Yeah, definitely secured that status.
Yeah. He's almost. You could almost argue if you had to choose a single face or a single person to front alternative music, he would be a good choice.
Oh yeah. Instantly recognisable.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at the picture on here as well. I remember the CD artwork was all this very strange notebook paper with doodles all over it.
It looks like a kid's drawing.
Yeah, but the entire artwork for the whole series of singles and the album was like that. It was all connected very nicely. I really need to dig this record out again. It was such a good one. And this ending is weird.
Okay.
Just ends with a pow.
Yeah.
Very odd.
Yeah. It kind of sounded like they forgot how they knew how to do the rest of the song, but forgot how to. They just didn't decide how to do an ending.
Yeah,
kind of.
You get those things on the keyboard where there's the pitch wheel that just makes it go start rising in pitch.
Oh,
it sounds like someone's just slowly started leaning on that,
and then it stopped working.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's one way to end the song.
Nice sounding, song. Yeah, very good stuff. Yeah, like a lot of their stuff. Yeah.
And it neatly kind of ties up the end of the episode. It's the end of the episode after the end of the world. So
good choice. A good way to end the list after asking everyone if they're ready to rock at the beginning.
That's it. Are you ready to rock? Sorry, the world just ended.
Well, yeah, the world's ended. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
it was good. The heat seekers caused the end of the world.
It did. Yeah. After the AI incident before.
And that. Yes.
Bloody dogs jumping in baths. Anyway, that is the end of this episode. We're actually overrun. So hope you've enjoyed yourselves. We have.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, it's good songs.
We're going to record some more.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Hey. Right. Biscuits.
I've had enough. Thank you.